So that's the morning announcement, is it? Just a little creepy. I don't like this at all.
Well,
I suppose I'll go to the dining hall. Okay, we need... Man, I'm so frustrated with how our free time went yesterday. We gave Maki an incorrect gift, so we didn't get any level of her. And then just Angie, we didn't get a level of... for no apparent reason? Like, I don't know. Like, my theory is maybe we can't further our relationship with her in this chapter, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Shuichi!
And I know that happened to us with Nagito back in Danganronpa 2, right? I think in that case it was because, like, we needed to start improving our relationship with him earlier to be able to do so then. And that definitely isn't the case with Angie. Like, we literally talked to her this chapter, so like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of it. Maybe if you give the same gift repeatedly, it lowers in effectiveness in this game? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's would be annoying, but I could see that being a mechanic. Good morning, Shuichi. Kakichi. How is that you're becoming, like, less and less of, like, the annoying guy? Like, you're actually kind of okay right now, which is weirding me out.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hey!
Heading to the dining hall? Same here. Too hungry to do anything. Now I'm sad. With Kurumi, we can't eat our delicious meals anymore. I'd give anything to taste Mom's miso soup again.
No.
Kurumi's not your mother, though.
Hmm?
Yeah? You think I don't know that?
Alright!
Well, see you later. Guess we'll go to the dining hall. We could check on Maki. Hey, Maki, what's up? I'll just go to the dining hall. Never mind. We don't care about anyone else. We're just hungry. Okay. Ah, Maki, good morning. I've never noticed how long your hair is before. It's pretty long.
Maki!
Ah, good morning, Maki.
Hey.
Hey, you okay?
Huh?
Okay, what do you mean?
Nope.
If you don't know, then don't worry about it.
No.
Well, if you say it like that, it makes me worried.
Well...
I got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. They told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore.
Huh?
What? Why? It's not breaking the rules, is it? Wait, we didn't witness that? Wait, so did we have, like, temporary Maki POV? Huh. That's weird.
Okay.
He said it's because Kurumi committed her crime during nighttime. And then Angie gave her usual Atua says speech. Atua.
Well...
We should ignore Angie. Losing our freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough.
What's the point?
Well, I'm sure Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. That's true. We should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group. And then we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. Resurrecting the dead is going to be a problem as well. Certainly worrying. The strife going on. Mew, hey.
Mew!
Ah, Mew, good morning.
What was that?
The hell is all this morning chatter about? I'm fucking tired. Did you stay up all night with the computer? That thing is amazing. The more I get it, the more I research it, the more excited I get.
So...
Oh, I bet it won't let me sleep tonight. At this rate, I might pull all my groin muscles. What are you doing with the computer? Well, I mean, as long as it's getting fixed or whatever. Mew, what happened to you? This whole group dynamic is falling apart. Oh, everyone's here. The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room.
Don't screw around.
Quit messing around. Don't just do whatever you want.
Huh?
But I have a Tua's blessing.
That's right.
Yeah, we have a Tua's blessing, and I'll throw any degenerates who won't shut up about it. I know you claim to be the student council or some such, but this is going too far, yes?
No.
As we've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What is going on? Maki, fill me in. Somehow you've, like, in a single chapter, have become my closest confidant. Go and stop Kaito yelling at each other. Won't get anything done. Agreed.
Listen.
Reliance on a god is unavoidable, but dependence is problematic. Dependence is a trait of one with a corrupted mind. The only thing we can truly depend on is love.
What?
When you say creepy things like that are worse than coworkers who won't stop talking to you. What was that fight all about? I should hear it from Kaito. Kikichi?
Oh, man.
Oh, whoa, trouble already? Well, I knew this was gonna happen. Mew?
What was that?
Fuck your Atua. Don't act on your own without hearing our opinions, mainly mine. What, are you defying the student council? Don't make me throw you, Shuichi. The most important thing is peace in the academy. That's what we're working towards. This is for your guys' sakes too, you know.
Listen closely.
We're doing this to eradicate the killing game and bring peace to this school. You want that too, don't you, Shuichi?
Hey.
Student council has spoken. This decision for everyone's sake. The decision of the student council. What does that mean? Is Kaido upset about it?
Actually,
I don't understand why everyone's getting so mad. This silly killing game won't happen and we'll have a peaceful life here. What's going on, Andrew?
why?
Why is everyone so upset? I've already been granted permission by Atua. Well, you know, not everyone's an adherent of your religion, alright? Kaido, what's wrong? What are you fighting about?
Damn.
These guys did something unbelievable. They blocked the manhole that leads to the underground. And we weren't using that anyway.
Huh?
The manhole? Kanto put heavy rocks on top of a manhole so no one can use it anymore.
With my magic.
I could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Gant handle it this time. Why would you do that? Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again like what happened to Kaede. That had almost nothing to do with leave. Like, that was... She explicitly wasn't trying to leave. She's just trying to save us all from being summarily executed.
Listen up.
You said, Angie, we need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh.
Don't screw around.
Damn it, she just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion.
Certainly.
It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion, but if we did nothing would get done.
You're right.
That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. This is how dictatorships form. If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear it too, after all.
Ah.
Man, she's a lost cause. Plain Janes like her are totally rubes when it comes to cults.
Thank you.
Samuki, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was truly moved by it.
Thank you for always supporting me. Atua smiles on you for your plain and simple service. I've been wondering, does Atua have red eyes and hair as black as night? Atua has whatever features you desire. A red-eyed, black-haired god. Oh, what a cool god I have watching me. When can I meet him? I want to meet him as soon as possible. Atua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon. Precious!
So cool. It was just so cool. Comments like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side. But why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered?
The truth is...
Is it because you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up?
Huh?
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
See.
The student council cannot ignore that it seems we must tighten our control.
What?
Tighten? Are you calling me loose?
That reminds me.
You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Mew?
What?
Yes, so what if I was?
By the way...
So's Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime.
Hey.
Shuichi, you too, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So what?
Huh?
Geez, this isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too. We just stayed up a little late. We had stuff to do. My life isn't perfect, Ord. I was working out. Maki too.
What says so?
And Mew was, I think, doing something productive. Probably. Atua is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from walking at night. Oh, but the student council. Of course, it's everyone but the student council. Yeah, that's how these always go, isn't it?
Huh?
What?
Stop it!
What do I... What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business.
No?
Not as long as everyone still wants to leave this place. That is not acceptable.
However.
Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair, yes. Yeah, I'm not worried at the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway? Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, Atua. I just realized if they're in charge of the resurrection, presuming the resurrection is actually a thing, we're definitely not getting Kaede back. She is the exact ideological opposite of everything that Angie and her cult is standing for right now. Someone's got to do something about this.
Right?
What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know. Everyone in the student council is so divine.
Always messing around.
Don't be stupid. Are you telling me to just stay here and do nothing?
That's enough!
Like hell I will. I haven't even gone to space yet.
Rise and shine, Ursine!
Hey.
Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they're not actually fighting.
That's right!
Yeah, and even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We're busy right now.
You bastards!
We want you to get even closer with each other.
That's wonderful.
So we brought this. A flashback light. Again?
I see.
It's part of our use the flashback light to restore a new memory. And become better friends by talking about it with each other plan. Wow, I've suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan named that long.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, let me see that. Suddenly, Angie grabbed the flashback light from his hand, and is she going to destroy it? Okay. The Atua cult is antagonizing the Monocubs now. That's going to end well. Angie, what are you doing? She threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly.
The student council has decided that we will not use flashback lights anymore.
What? Why?
Because the flashback lights only restore our memories of the outside world. But we don't need those memories anymore. We realize now that we don't belong in the outside world. We belong here, at the Ultimate Academy.
I for one, as the ultimate detective, would like to object and state that truth is of benefit regardless of its inconvenience. Oh no, if you don't use the flashback light, our plan is a bust.
Hey.
What are we gonna do now, Monodam? Hey, he ran away! Hey, Monodam, wait!
So long. Farewell.
Bayonara!
Wait!
Angie, what are you doing?
Oh dear.
We could have remembered something about the funeral, the ultimate hunt.
That's not right.
There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world.
Right!
Yeah, it's pointless now.
Always messing around.
Why, you got way too far. Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far.
Sorry.
Sorry, but you should take that up with Atua.
Oh man.
Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So do you have a plan for the you-know-what?
Ah,
Oh, you mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that.
What?
What?
I knew it.
What are you planning?
because.
Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be.
Huh?
A necessary precaution? What if we get another time limit motive like the one that got Rentaro killed?
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't we have a sacrifice prepared just in case? Human sacrifice is part of your religion now. You mean if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected?
What is it?
Want to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again? You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions. But we must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life.
Yes.
Atua's will is absolute.
Yeah.
If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, it's just like Atua says.
What?
Are you serious about this? Did you forget that thing's a motive for the killing game? Kaido, what's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse.
Yup.
That motive is of no concern to us as long as you cast aside your desire to escape.
Well, you know.
By the way, who are you going to resurrect?
What?
What kind of stupid question is that?
After
After discussing the matter with Atua, the transfer student we will revive is...
'cause Atua says so.
Rentaro Amami. Not what I would have chosen, but it's justifiable, I guess. You can't just... We can't just let you unilaterally decide that. We're talking about people's lives here.
Huh?
Rentaro? Him?
Because.
Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Karumi. Kaede killed Rentaro because if she didn't, everyone was going to die. You literally just said that your plan was to kill whoever you resurrect in the event that's the exact circumstance Kaede was dealing with were to occur again. No criminals like Ryoma who violated the rule against sharing one's motive video. Which leaves Rentaro as the only one who would be of use to the student council. True. Rentaro was the only one who knew about the ultimate hunts. They're going to bring him back? Although, honestly, I wonder, though. If we could ask Kaede whether to bring back her or Rentaro, she might pick Rentaro, honestly, actually. Just a random innocent guy she killed, thinking she was doing the right thing. So he didn't deserve it at all. What voice did I even do for Rentaro? It's been so long. It was like slightly raspy, right? It's like, hey, I've got a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? No, this is impossible. It's not going to happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him.
Dear.
Oh my, it's already so late. We need to get going now.
Prayer time.
I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. Yeah, you're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Now, I do wonder. Oh, this is how this could be a motive, right? Someone who dislikes who they're going... Their choice of resurrection might take drastic measures to wrestle the power away from them. Yeah, you're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Well, then let's go. Yahaha, Bayonara. With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room.
What is it?
She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will. This is her will, isn't it?
However...
Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed.
Hey!
It's all out war against the student council. 6 versus 6, we can win this. Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick.
No.
No, we have to resolve this peacefully.
I see.
Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully.
By the way...
How about you, Kaido? You've been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. Oh.
Huh?
You say something?
Oh.
Oh, someone was zoning out. Kaito. Something doesn't seem right. I'm kind of worried about Kaito in particular. I mean, obviously he doesn't look very well. Because I think Kaito clearly would want Kaede resurrected. Like, I'm thinking back to my past life as Kaede. And Kaito was always, like, very nice to me. Like, he clearly likes Kaede. He might even like Kaede. Hey, yeah, if we want to start a war against Student Council, we should wait until after the resurrection ritual. Kokichi, you want to go along with this motive?
Because?
Because it sounds fun! Don't you want to see the resurrection ritual too? Oh, but Angie wants to make Rentaro the transfer student, huh? I don't want him to come back to life.
Huh?
Why?
Well, you know...
It's because I love you most, Shuichi. I'm always thinking about you, buddy. And you'd rather see Kaede brought back to life, huh? Well, yes, but like...
Huh?
That's...
Yeah,
You're so admirable, that's why I want to support you.
it's a lie.
Oh wait, that's a lie.
Well, you know...
Come to think of it, I once saw this anime that was also about a death game. The mastermind sacrificed a family member as the first victim to get the killing started.
Huh?
Sacrificed a family member? As in, killed them?
Ah.
Yeah, as a show of force, maybe that's what happened to Rentaro. What do you mean? Well, if Rentaro was working for the mastermind, bringing him back might be a bad idea.
No.
No, now that's idiotic. Rentaro couldn't have been working for the mastermind. But, is it really impossible? We only knew Rentaro for a short time. He did seem as though he was kind of used to the killing game. Looks like you're starting to understand what I'm getting at, Shuichi. Well, no matter what we say, Angie's probably dead set on who the transfer student will be.
Right?
If he comes back to life, then that's that. Nothing we can do except look forward to it.
Listen.
No one can go against Angie at this moment, but what's even more worrying, her foes may begin acting on their own, using her name as an excuse.
Okay.
That's one way of looking at it.
What was that?
Our resting bitch face and creep show starting to feel sympathetic now. Mew, how would you act a little nicer to, like, your allies here? There's only half of us that are still sane, okay? We've got each other, and that's it. Might as well cherish your friends, eh? The few who haven't fallen to this cult. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say,
Fucking slugs!
but that numbnuts Kaido isn't following along at all. Explain it for him. Kaito. Still zoning out. Seems like it. He didn't even respond to Mew teasing him.
Well, you know.
Well, let's just put aside that pathetic mess for now. He's explained everything for this stupid bitch on her cow tits. He insulted me. Such a situation is common among groups with absolute leaders. To gain the favor of their leader or to sacrifice themselves to their faith, the followers begin to take more radical actions. Which means they might crack down on us to make Angie's rule more comfortable.
Huh?
If rule over us,
What?
that might become a problem down the line. Well, I doubt they'd start with that, but it's only a matter of time. What do you think, Maki?
Well,
Do you think there's a way to get both sides to understand each other?
Huh?
What?
hey,
You said it earlier, right?
No.
I don't know right now, but I know that nothing will resolve talking like this.
what's the point?
I think the student council members will change their minds.
That's...
True, but
Then,
there are two sides to this. Why don't we just remove one of them? Mike, you can't. Because then if there's a trial, then either you die, or everyone else dies, like... But, I mean... I know you're the ultimate assassin, but that involves sneaking and stuff. Could you maybe repurpose your talents and be the ultimate thief for a night, perhaps? Get that Necronomicon?
Huh?
What? Maki, Hanji.
That's wrong.
No, we can't do that. Removing them won't resolve anything.
so what?
I know that already. It's just an option in the world I'm from. Just think about it, that's all. Maki? Mew? We don't have to resurrect the dead if they're just gonna be sacrificed ever coming back anyway. Doesn't matter if they die once, twice, or 100 times. As long as they die instead of me, their death isn't going to waste. What? Why are you glaring at me?
Please forgive me.
You should wait for your balls to drop before you try to side-eye me. Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. Rub some spit on it, it'll feel better.
What?
Rub spit on what exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just not possible. Damn it, no, I can't stop these chills.
Huh?
Huh?
My bad.
Sorry, guys, my bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room.
What is it?
What's that about? Is he getting sick? Just talking about all that occult stuff, maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. You seem to be enjoying this. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal's the same as Kaede's. Get out of here with everyone. That means I need to do something. Okay, I don't think talking to Angie right now is going to be productive. So, forget the idea of maxing her out this chapter. And I want to develop with Maki a bit. I just still don't know what to give her. And I don't want to mess it up again. Like, the way I see it, there's like 3 possible ways of looking at this. Either we try giving her the, could try giving her the same types of gifts that worked for her previously. And, like, maybe those still work? Despite the fact she's been revealed as the ultimate assassin instead of the ultimate child caregiver? That's, like, plausible, I guess. The other idea is maybe you just go for, like, kind of generic gifts that, like, anyone should like. Like, maybe those cufflinks, for example, or some of the food gifts. Or, I don't know. And then there's a sports towel, of course. Like, that seems to reflect her. That would seem to me to reflect her, kind of current thing. The issue, though, is the sword reflected her current thing, and that didn't work, like, at all. It's like, what do we got here? What do we got? Like, let's look at these, like, more normal gifts. Like, maybe there's some flavor text on some of these where it's like, oh, perfect for assassinating someone. An oxidized Chinese tea can be brought out depending on the degree of oxidation. Boba tea. I don't know. I mean, sugar. No one dislikes sugar. Okay, here's my thought process. And this is really dumb. Let me just take a look at the map. I think we're going to make our next decision based not on what is most likely to work, but rather what gives us the most information. Maki's in the library. Okay, lovely. Here's my logic. Because we have a whole genre of gift that we know, in theory, used to work on her, right? We know all of, like, the child gifts of, like, various toys and stuff worked on her in Chapter 1. It's conceivable they still do. If they do, if we give her something like, I don't know, one of the child toys, and it still does work, then that gives us basically all the information we know for a successful future with Maki. Because then we know that that whole genre of stuff still works on her, and that gives us a whole bunch of items that we know work. Whereas if we go with the sports towel, that only tells us that the sports towel works, and we only own 2 sports towels. So I think we... Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb, but we can give her, like, a child's toy, and she's gonna hate it, and she's... But it's gonna give us information. Like, if this works, gives us all the information we need to have a successful future courting Maki.
This is stupid.
Yeah. She's gonna hate me. There's no way you can resurrect the dead.
That's true.
Intero definitely died. Kaida and Kurumi died right before our very eyes. Alright, we're hanging out with Maki. Here we go.
So what?
Fine. I don't feel like doing anything particular, so I'll let you decide. I spent some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. And we will give present. So, we will give her a child's toy. And she's gonna hate it, she's gonna throw it back in her face and be like, oh, why the heck would you give me this? Don't you realize I'm not the ultimate child caregiver? So, like, yeah, I think this is what we gave her before. The I'm a picture book artist. And I think this is the perfect gift then. Because we know for certain this used to work. If it still does, then we can stick with this genre. If it doesn't, then we know for a fact that her gift preferences have changed since chapter 1. So we get information either way.
Is this...
This is something you should give to a child. You shouldn't give this to someone my age. Right.
satisfied?
Well, when we get out of here, I'll give it to the kids. That's why you gave it to me, right? Oh. Wait, did she also babysit? Like, was that not a complete lie? Hey, Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
You said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary.
Well,
Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. You know what would actually be a really fun twist? I'm not sure if they'll go here, but like, what if Maki was the killer in... Because I like solved like one case or something. What if Maki... Because I'm a detective, she's an assassin. What if there's like a connection there where like I was on a case that where she was the killer? That'd be kind of interesting. Anyway. I've never heard of assassins working together, but she could be working alone. Wouldn't assassination organizations disband after they become known?
you're right.
That is true.
So what?
If you want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze.
Hey,
Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society?
No.
No, that's the first I've heard of it.
oh yeah.
Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. Okay. A cult? What does this have to do with your assassinations, though? Just really hate cults?
I see.
That's the assassination organization I belong to.
Huh?
You belong to a cult! Is anyone here not a cult member?
You're a detective.
Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult. From behind the scenes, it trains assassins.
But
That sounds made up.
Sure, whatever.
It's real. The founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are part of it. The clients ask for a consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. I can't believe it. A cult like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey,
When you hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right?
well,
Well, yes, it does give off that impression. So, like, to be clear though, are you like a true believer, or just like in it for the money or whatever?
well,
Being shady like that is just a cover up for illegal things like assassinations. So she's taking a very cynical view of it. She's like, yeah, the cult's just, man, your line of work is so shady that your cover, that your front is a cult. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. The boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god. Which actually makes... They're really making Maki like the perfect foil for Angie in this chapter, honestly. They haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold. She sounded as if she's just accepted that's the way things are.
then
Then I assume you're a devotee in this cult?
that's wrong.
Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but... Wait, can't you figure that out without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? Okay, well, you're not affiliated with the cult, you just, like... So they train assassins. I don't know, did they bankroll you? Like... That's true, I suppose. She couldn't be.
Well,
There are several assassins beside me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know.
that's
So you don't share that kind of information with each other?
that's obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hadn't changed. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her into that state of mind? Report card items updated. Guess we never read Angie's report card update. We can take a look at both of those. Still but dazed by Maki's incredible stories, I returned to my room. There's still time until nighttime. Yeah, let's take a look at our things. Okay, so Angie. Most people faint when they first see Angie's art, but those who don't are chosen. I fainted and she claimed that I was missing something that she could give me through lust, but I declined. Maki belongs to a cult-like society of assassins. If anything happens to her, she will never be able to return. Okay, well. Maybe we'll do Maki again. I know, at this point it's too late to try to max anyone, so I think we just hang out with whoever is most interesting. I'm thinking either Maki or Mew. I'm leaning towards Maki. Following up on the cult stuff seems fun. And who knows, maybe we'll get another free time. It seems unlikely, but maybe. You never know. Where is Maki? Maybe she's in her room? Oh, there she is. Yo, Maki, what's up?
Hey.
Is Kaito alright? He complains about others, but he can't even take care of himself. Irresponsible idiot. We will hang out with Maki.
Is that so?
I decided to go on a walk. You can tag along if you want. I spent some time strolling around the courtyard with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Present time, okay. So, and we could just give her straight up the same thing. The fact that we didn't get an event last time with Angie kind of warns you maybe that they get less effective the more times you give the same thing. So I'm thinking maybe we go something from the same genre. And that something will be... Don't we have more toys? Oh, we got the rice things, right? Yeah, the rice toy blocks. That should work. I hope.
Is this
This is something you should give to a child. You shouldn't give this to someone my age.
satisfied?
Well, when we get out of here, I'll give it to the kids. That's why I gave it to me, right?
Hey,
Hey, Maki, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Oh, did I upset her again?
sorry.
I'm sorry, did I ask something wrong?
So what?
Not really. I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Ah, is that right? Imagine stealthy weapons when I think of assassins.
That's true.
We use those too, but I mostly have knives. Also poison. Sniper rifles, jujitsu, bombs.
Huh?
Bombs! For an assassination.
Okay.
A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. Oh, so like sometimes you want the kill to be obvious. Okay. You can control an explosion to destroy just one floor? How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate assassin.
So what?
It's rare to be that flashy, though. Nor disposing one target is enough.
Hey,
So, what kind of people have you assassinated?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
uh,
Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff, so...
I see.
This will probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people.
Because
I kill anyone on my order list. Doesn't matter who the person is. Even if it's someone like you know? Like, what if I was on the list? Would you just off me, or? I suppose that's just the way it is.
I see.
But I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well.
Huh?
Huh? Like who?
Okay.
Friends from school.
Huh?
Friends? Why would you have to do that?
Well,
Daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Her father loved her very much, which was why she was seen as dangerous. Yakuza's elites decided to have her removed in case rival groups used her.
Wait!
What? But she didn't do anything wrong!
okay.
Yeah, but I did as ordered. Why? I suppose you had to, or just make sure you don't forget her. Role-playing Shuichi here, I think it's gotta be, why? Why?
I don't understand.
Why? Because it's my job.
But
But you were friends, right?
What is it?
I said before, it doesn't matter who they are.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. The cold and indifferent Maki had been overwhelmed by words. I'd never seen that happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. Oh. And she is an assassin. What did we expect? Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I returned to my room.